red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand, bang, got my hand, bang, got my hand. Call
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports. The pleasure is to have you live and in charge for CHOPP'N Racing Dirt Series action. Presented by Geomax out there on the track. They're practicing it up. They got qualifying coming up here. We're still just a little bit early. Earlier, I'll have to change my start time by about 5 minutes. Drivers are still out there going. The track's wore up, man. It is wore up. Limaland's going to be it. Week 4 for the drivers. Ball stats, B&B Music, admin box, wiggle pants, part of the platform here. 15 lap heats, 15 lap B main, 30 lap feature, 1 faster pair for the drivers. This is just over a quarter of a mile length in track. 82 degrees on the track temperature, 70 degrees on the air temperature, 56% humidity, clear skies, no wind out there, so should linger the dust around if it continues to wear out, depending on how the track state settles in and how it goes. Technically wouldn't be a three-peat. He didn't show up for a week, so he'll have a 2 in a row here. It'd be maybe 3 of 3 as far as the races he goes. Talking about Corey Bodnot out there. Corey hasn't even hit a lap yet, so I've seen a couple of drivers just now getting out there and putting in some time. At least it's showing to me that his fastest lap was a 13.22, 13.37. Fastest lap in practice right now is Parker Weekly, 12.44. So we'll see how that's going. PJ giving us a like, Striker giving us a like. Thank you, Rusty Girl, for subscribing out there. Yeah, he does have 2 wins of the first 3 races. He didn't show up for the second week. He was sick or something. So that'll be one of the things that we I guess we keep our eye on. I'd rather focus on the drivers that have been showing up consistently and get themselves in the mix each week. Some drivers that want to put themselves out there and give themselves some notoriety. I mean, you've got Brian Warner Jr. who missed last week as well. He's very fast in the circuit. You know, when you have a driver who has a 4,800 I rating, you want to make sure that you expect them to win each week over a field that has about half the desire for the most part. I get a few drivers out there with 3,000 above, but for the most part, 2,500 and below. So not to put it on him, but that's kind of the expectation if he's going to come out here and he's going to carry this rod. He's gonna have to do it. Letitia, thank you very much for the like. I appreciate you. They're gonna get qualifying. We'll see who's gonna be those drivers. It's part of the allure of putting it out there. Not really if he wins 3 of 3, then it's that's not. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. Not that I don't really care if he wins or loses. I care more about this right here, the points. Matthew Croak has the lead in points, and that's for the consistent finishes that he's had. Nathan Bigger's second in points. Corey Bodnot with 2 wins, 11 points off the lead right now. Connor Hasel sits 4th in points. Gloshman 5th in points. These drivers will look to do that. Anthony Crowder had a good race last week as well. Looking at the 15th place portion right here. Alonso King still looking for his first win. That's another driver that we're going to be looking at when it comes to any one of these drivers having the ability to win. So that's kind of where it is, man. Where it is. Parker Weekly, Michael Strickland, second and third fastest out there right now. So Corey Bodnot throws up fastest time, 12:38 so far. We'll see if anybody else can top that with the early grip. I'm going to close chat off, folks. You guys can chat it up out there. I'm going to close it off. I'm going to not put it on the screen tonight. I encourage you to chat it up. I really do. All right. Again, like I said, they are going to be running a couple of different race lines here. It's going to be a low line, bottom feeding track for the most part. We'll see if anybody's going to be able to swing the high side. Special thank you to Geomax for sponsoring the Chop Chop Dirt Series. Looking through, Geomax is a geotechnical drilling and soil sampling company. They mainly test soils for new homes and investigative work around the Texas and the southern U.S. You can give them a call, 940-736-7720, or visit them at 6962 Odom Rd Sanger, Texas. Give them a call, find them online as well if you need to. Geomax can get you hooked up. Is the way it is. Everybody's sick in my house, man. Everybody's not feeling well. I'm not feeling well myself. So we're gonna call this race, and unless I'm on my deathbed, I don't miss a race. So I'm gonna try to have a positive attitude here. The big issue, the big thing that I've been seeing, and it happened over the last couple of days, is we try to tell a story on racing, and it's my job to try to tell that story. You know what I mean? And when it comes to iRacing and getting the behind the scenes stuff, there's still things out here that I still need to keep within with my own limits, my own range. So we'll keep that separate. So I want to thank my sponsors, of course. Chop Chop Racing is one of my sponsors, so I always like to get that out of the way early, so that way we can make sure we focus on the race and all of that. But Chop Chop is always looking for good drivers out there, so make sure that you go to chopchopracing.net and find them out there. Find out about what kind of race you're going to be able to run with them. They have a next generation cup car is coming up this week. Or not this week, I'm sorry, February 9th. That's going to be their start date. They just started a super late modified series. It's on Sunday afternoons as well. Tuesdays are normally reserved for the trucks. They're going to be off this week with a bye. Of course, Monday Night Dirt Series is always a ton of fun. I think at Amanda Rood Racing, James Manderud is one of the coolest people that you'll ever meet, and one of the nicest people that you'll ever meet as well. He's put a lot of time and energy in becoming a content creator himself. So I want you to go out there and find him, Manderud Racing, on Kick and on Facebook. Go find his channels, give him a follow, support him as well. And then, of course, Dark Horizon Fishing. He gives me all my cautions each and every week for the majority of the series, other than the series that we haven't put his logo on. There's like 2 of them, I think, right now, because of conflicting interests and conflicting things that are going on there. So we'll make sure that we always speak of him highly whenever we can. So check him out, facebook.com/Dark Horizon Fishing. Thank you to Noma TV, of course, another iRacing commentator and broadcaster. National Online Motorsports Association is located on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/@Noma_TV. Find their channel, subscribe to it today. There's links in the description normally for it, but on the Dirt Series, I don't have the links in the description for just the Chop Chop Racing Series and the Geomax and how to get a hold of those folks. You can also check out NordVPN. Use promo code SIGNATURE to save 10% off of your subscription today. And then, last but not least, Beef Jerky Unlimited. BeefJerkyUnlimited.com is absolutely the best beef jerky I've ever had. Corey Budnut's going to be your pole sitter here. Striker's going to be your outside pole sitter. Alonzo King, Robert Church will make it road number 2. Wesley Strait, Colby Hartung will be there in road number 3. Falcon Smith, Nick Klosterman in road number 4. Brad Dove will be there in road number 5. Be a grid for heat race number 1, 15-lap heats, 15-lap consi. They're going to take 6 to the feature from this one. Then they'll have the B main or the consi, however you put it, or a last chance qualifier, however you want to put it out there. According to what we've all called racing here, it's normally the B main. For us, we don't have a C main today, so it will be heats and C main, or heats and B main, and then the feature. 15 laps apiece. Caution laps do not count. Cautions do come out. There's an admin out there, or a race controller out there that's going to be Penguin and Chat. Check him out. You're ready to do it. It'll be on. The race leader, green flag. Bodnot will take the early line. Lonzo King to the bottom side. 88 up on the high side. Drivers already into each other back there. And the Falcon Smith and Wesley Strait. Falcon going to pit lane. Bodnot will have an early lead here. This place to be is to start first. Start first, you can control the field. Lonzo King to the bottom side. 88 in the middle lane. $34, $80, $88. It's going to be your top three. Here's Robert Church. Church in fourth, trying to work his way to the inside of Michael Strickland here. 5 roll side by side. Not quite clear of the slide. So King still trying to close down some pace here. 12:51, his last lap for the 12:50. Yeah, 12:50. It's Bodnot pulls away again. Yep, caution comes out. Looks like Alonso King having an issue. Alonso digs down to the corner. Hit the ball. Not quite sure if why there was a caution thrown there. He did jump to pit road. Either way, Bodnot, your race leader, will have 10 laps to go. And because it's under the 10 lap to go mark, it'll be a single file restart. So they'll roll. I don't know why there was a caution thrown there. I don't know if it was an admin throwing caution or what happened. Let's be off on the pace car. I thought it would be a single file restart here. Maybe I'm just incorrect. That's common. Green flag. 9 to go here. Church to third. Boston trying to climb his way through the field here. 21 of Colby Hartung to the outside. Boston at 3. 5. Yep. Boston gets up into the 5. 5. 21. And Dub there as well. Boston 26. Rolling in. Alonso King still on pit road. He'll be leaving pit road, but it's going to be 3 laps down. He's going to have to do a lot of work to be able to get back up to the front. Pro late models getting on board with Corey Bodnot. It's going to be 5 laps to go. Michael Strickland in second. Robert Church in third. And Dove's going to be in as well. So on one side. Quite sure what happened there. It happens. 4 to go. 3 to go. $34.88.5. Closest battle is going to be right here in that third spot. 5 and 21 of Colby Hartung. Roll in. Klosterman rolls the corner as well. White flag waves. Final lap. Corey Bodnot leading every lap. What happens when you start out front? Chance to dictate the pace, and that's exactly what happened. Stryker's going to be in second. Church in third. Hartung's going to be in fourth. Nick Klosterman in fifth. That'll be heat race number 1. Heat race number 2. Gonna have Parker Weekly, Brian Warner Jr. 1-2 on the front row here. Gary Mansberger, Matthew Croak's gonna be there in row number 2. Mark Retchen, Connor Hazel will be there in row number 3. Carlton Hendry, Anthony Cronover in row number 4. Nathan Biggert will be the tail end of that one, row number 5. Everybody should make the feature here. Shoot that. We are going to have a consi. Yes, for the drivers to make up some time. Geomax, of course, part of this one. Make sure you go to admin box, use promo code CHOP, and you will be able to save a little bit there on admin box. Help out the league. Trackracer.com as well. Simrig action for those fine folks. If you want to help this league out, the best way to do it is to find them on their social medias. Shop Racing. Shop iRacing leagues on Facebook, and find their Facebook group. Find out how you can get a hold of them and donate to them, become part of their follow status. Max, thank you for the like, sir. 857 286 27. Back-to-back weeks. Somebody jumped in the middle there. Mansfield goes around. The 27 almost jumped the middle. Very close. 7 to the 2. Yeah, a little bump. 2 gets to the 86. After touching the 57, it was just a little swing. Just a bad start to the race there. Here's what it is. Brent, thank you. Parker Weekly is going to be your race leader here. Josh, thank you for the like. This is a single file restart. Some things making no sense here. Parker Weekly. Brian Warner Jr. in second. Let's take it away now. Parker Weekly was 12.76. Track started to wear out, so there's no real advantage to winning the second heat. Weekly, Warner, Directions going to be your top 3. Reyes will try to track down some more time. Mansberger try to work his way back forward after those early issues. 15, crown over to the outside. There's the 2 with Max Broke is second in points coming in, and they just beating, banging off each other here. 2 in the 86. I think the 2 got the EOL. So they just EOL'd everybody involved, I think. But now Matthew trying to work his way back forward, which is unfortunate there. Parker Weekly has a 1 second lead. I think next week we go back to the sprints. We've only been running it. This is back-to-back races with pro lates, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. I'll have to look. The show should be a longer race next week. We're going to run the second of the 3 crown jewels. That'll be in the 360s next week. And then the next points race will be back in the pro late models. And so that's kind of not a. They'll have a lot of point races with the pro late models. I believe the first race did count as far as the Knoxville did. I think the first crown jewel did count for the regular season points. We're getting a lot of pro late model races in here. We'll have one more pro late model race, I believe, in the 360s. The All-Star race is going to be at Eldora on the 18th of March. NASCAR trucks. which is curious. Ryan Warner Jr. just ran the fastest lap of the race now as he starts to close down. The 12.67 to the 12.95. 2 laps to go. The battle for the lead starting to heat up a little bit here. Connor Hazel makes it look well. 8 comes up, takes the high line away from Parker Weekly. White flag will rope. Caution will come out, and that'll be your white flag. There's the 2 on the bottom side. 66 up there. 2 hurdles. That's up under the wall. Down to the bottom of the racetrack there is, you see Matt hit it. Let me back up here. This is tires or concrete tires that they put in the ground. Some tracks have concrete with rubber on the outside, which is usually what they do. But it helps slow the cars from hitting the infield, and that's exactly what happened here. If I quarter speed this, and we just play it right here, he drops in. You can see those white discs right there, and he's just gonna hit that one. Pop up. And off to the races he goes. All right, they will have 1 lap. It's a 1 lap sprint to the end. Parker Weekly will be a race leader. Parker can try to get that outside pole. Should be able to do it. This will be your final lap here. Ryan Warner Jr. might have an opportunity. I don't think he's going to be able to slide it. Time. Parker Weekly gets the win here. 27 comes home third. On 57 second here in heat race number 2. As they dig out of the rut. Good stuff. This is a good end to that one. Very good end to that one. All right, let's take a look at your Consi or your B main. Here for week 4. Wesley Strait, Mark Retcha going to make up your front row here. Alonso King, Carlton Hendry will be there, row number 2. Brad Dove, and Matthew Croak will be there in row number 3. They're going to run 15 laps for the B main. It is the consolation race. Kind of see however you want to put it, and be the way it goes. Does the ticker still work the right way? It does. Good deal. It might still work the right way. Let's see. There's Barney, a.k.a. Fred. I call him Fred the Flag Man. People call him Fred they call him Barney on NASCAR and iRacing, so we've deemed him Fred the Barney Flag Man. That's who he is. He's going to give you a green flag here in a little bit. We're going to pace around. Geomax Dirt Series here on our platform, Signature Esports. Folks, I wish I could be a little bit more enthusiastic. I really do, and I do apologize if you guys feel like I'm not. I promise you that it is going around our house. Yes, to me, to everybody else, and just gonna quit in the middle of all this, which is fantastic. What I mean? That's what I mean. Wonderful. Okay, we're fixed. All right, get ready to do it. Green. '89 to the outside. Wesley Strait. Gonna clear Alonso King here. That Dove off the base. He's gonna be back here. He was sideways back there. Straight to the bottom. 80 on the outside. This is where you can figure out a few things before the feature. 30-lap feature. Which I'm kind of surprised actually that they didn't run a longer feature for this track, as small as it is, but not a big deal. Good things. I mean, they've been learning and doing a lot of things the right way here at Chop. Dirt Series is in its 2nd season, and it's good. I'm glad they stepped it up on the power. 89 rolls outside. Retchen's going to be there side by side with the 89. They had a good little battle earlier in the in the series, as well as Carlton Henry back here. Gets board banged off to 76. 66 just drives the bottom side. 76 will on the outside. Carl getting back in the groove. Alonzo King out front. Fastest lap for him with 1284. Wesley Straight trying to get a little bit more out of the car. Correction's going to be in third. 1.7 back from Wesley Straight. 1282, fastest lap for the 80 here. And these dirt plumes are great. I like it when in this track. When the tracks wear out, you can see the dirt just kind of linger. When the wind is out there and the humidity's not high enough, or if the wind is if the wind's out there, it's going to blow the dust away from the track. Humidity helps the track stay nice and frosty and dusty as well. And you folks can see a lot of you can see a lot of what I see, but a lot of what I see on the monitors on a little bit better than what the screen does. It's just kind of the way the monitor technology works over the course of what OBS does. So Alonzo King just trying to get some practice in and have his work cut out for him. He's going to have to go through about more than half the field just to be able to get himself into that top 3 spot if he's going to go out there and try to battle for a win. Corey Bodnot, being a pole sitter, is just going to be able to get that jump, and he's going to be able to control his own pace and not have to worry about anybody behind him. 3 laps is not really that long of a race, barring any cautions, to be able to do anything with it. But white flag waves, final lap here at Limaland. Alonzo King, Wesley Straight, Mark Retchen, kind of looking at King, just kind of run away from him. Gonna do it. Wesley Straight's going to come home second. Mark Retchen will be third. Down fourth. Injury in fifth, and just gets sent. All right, they're going to warm it up. And usually a 3-minute warm up in between all this. Yep. And we'll let these drivers do it. I'm going to grab a little hot coffee or something for my throat, and I'll be right back. All right, they're going to be working in another 60 seconds of practice. Checking in on the chat. Sorry about that, folks. Down keeps cutting. Yeah, it probably would have. Thank you, Nate. I appreciate you. Wish you luck, Anthony. Always going to need it. Just got to keep it out of the wall. This is a track that the wall can be your friend, though. Parker says, Josh out there. Brent, how are you doing? Good to see you, sir. Have I done any Oxford Plains Speedway on iRacing? Yes, we have. Awesome, get better. Thank you. I'm working on it. Thank you, Awesomeness Person 5. I appreciate you. You got lucky, you made it straight to the main. That's a good thing. Sometimes it's a good thing to make it to the main, but it depends on if you're going to be able to be in the midst of the middle portion of this one. Having a good start to the race is going to be key here, because it does tighten up pretty quick. As Oxford points, yes, it is on iRacing, Brent. Thank you, John. I will work on getting better, trying to get better. It's in. I feel it in my chest right now. So it's not even in my throat. It's really in my chest. And I think it's just everything that's going on in the house. Cody had strep for a little while, and then with Jess having, when she got sick, that was and that just, when she gets sick, then it kind of just goes around the house. Hot soup, no hot soup. Hot soup is bad for your chest. Here's your starting grid. 18 drivers in this race today. Corey Bodnott, Parker Weekly going to pick up row number 1. Michael Strickland, Brian Warner Jr. in row number 2. Robert Church, Connor Hazel going to pick up row number 3. Colby Hartung, Nathan Biggert, row number 4. Nick Klosterman, Anthony Crownover, row number 5. Row 6 will be Falcon Smith and Gary Mansberger. Row 7, Alonso King and Wesley Strait. Row 8 will be Mark Retchen and Matt Croak. Carlton Hendry, Brad Dove make up the final rows. I don't understand why it only, on the heat races, it only allows the starting grid to go all the way up to the rest of all of this. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of weird. But not kind of getting a little head start there. Oh man, that track is wore out. It really is. It's all glossed over and got some rubber on it though, so that's at least good. Should be able to make these cars have a decent run into the corner. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You want to have them. You want to have the track kind of rubbered up this late in the run because it'll allow the cars to not spin. Pace cars in. Yeah, everybody gets checked up back here. Come on. That was not the cleanest of starts there. Parker Weekly trying to roll the outside of the 88. Weekly out. Looks like he is out. Yeah, he's blinking there a little bit. Corey Bodnott with the lead there. Go back to the start of that one. I mean, everybody got bunched up there. Parker Weekly was up on the high side there. Corey kind of kept it slow on the bottom side. There's the 88 there. And he checks up to the 88, which checks up the inside lane. 5 hits the brakes, and a lot of people pull around. It is what it is. Nathan Biggert trying to roll his way forward. He's going to be up 6 spots already. He's 27 going down to the bottom side. Brian Warner Jr. as they go. 25 laps to go here in the race. Sorry about that, folks. I wanted to check on that start of that race. It just wasn't. I wanted to see where it happened, and it happened on the inside lane. Nathan Biggert trying to track down Corey Bodnott. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate you. Bodnott will have the 25 coming up. That's going to be Brad Dove. Retchen's already a lap down right now. And they're wrecking back here. Caution will come out. Klosterman involved. It was the 86 of Mansberger. Klosterman got wrapped up here in all of this. So they went to tighten things back up, and 5 checks up, and that's how all that happened in the beginning. Here's what happened here. That's on lap 3. Brad Dove had the 80 there. He just tightens up. Oh, did he get a black flag for that? That is no bueno, man. Gary Mansberger, Connor Hazel here. This is what happened on the caution. Klosterman's there to the outside. 86 trying to slide. There's the 80 of Alonzo King. Alonzo King pushed the envelope there, and it slid the 7. Slid Nick Klosterman up into the 86. And the 86, an innocent bystander there. And oh man. First caution. But that's going to be your race leader. Nathan Biggert's going to be second. We're going back to green flag racing here. 34 up on the high side. 01 16th of a second. That's the beauty of controlling restarts. You start on pole, you can control it. That's the high line here. That's all he's going to have to do. That's all he has to do. He just keep his tire in the grip. Ryan Warner Jr. in third. Ethan Biggert still trying to close it back down. Michael Strickland, Robert Church, fourth and fifth. Battle back here, Crown over, and Alonso just running over the 89 there. I don't know what happened. We'll have to take a look across the straight. Caution comes out for the second time. Look here. Wesley's on the bottom side here. Runs the bottom side of the lane. Corner exit. He went to slide him and just got into him. That's 2 involved with the 80. And he's just trying to get to the front. That's all he's trying to do. $34.01.57. It's going to be your top 3. There's the 88 of Michael Strickland. It's going to have Parker Weekly right behind him. Weekly started second. 34 is going to elect the high lane on the restart here. .34 checks the lane and goes. There goes the 01 around. Ryan Warner Jr. to second. Yep. All that coming. Sideline checks up again. Here's the 01 of Nathan Biggert here. Watch this. Slides up in front of Striker there a little bit. Checks the whole lane up behind it. And then... Come on now. That whole outside lane checks up. 80 gets ran over by the 66 there. Just a bad restart again. Where's Alonso's number at? Watch this. Big checkups on the inside. 80 there. Finish line. Slides up. Big checkups there. The one's going around. Right when I said he was going around. All right, Bodnot leading. Nathan Biggert. This might be, I don't know, back-to-back cautions might give a single file restart. Not quite sure if it would or not. I don't know how they have it set. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's just with 10 and under. Yeah, one's coming up pit road. Nice repair. Well, we lights off. And single file restart. Single file nope. Not a single file restart. Lights back on the pace car. One more time around. Brian Warner Jr. needs to be up on that 34, especially with a single file restart here. You're going. '34 changed his timing here. Went earlier than what he was before. Church to the inside of the 8. Slides the bottom side. 5 rolls the middle lane as well. 15 laps. It's going to take 15 laps just to develop a run here. Brian Warner Jr. is still trying to get more grip out of the car. Parker Weekly. Still trying to work his way back forward. Colby Hartung up to Matthew Croak up 10. He needs every position point he can get here. Keep those points close. 1/8 of a second lead here is the high line working for the 34. Warner Jr. in second. Church in third. 2 up near the wall. That wall's useful. 21 to the inside. Hartung still trying to dictate the pace. 2 clears the 21. 8 up near the wall. That wall is very useful. You can keep it clean. Not going to have enough time. There's not enough laps left in the race. Odom runs the middle lane. Runs again mid to that high side. Brian Warner Jr. trying to get more out of the car. Just can't get any more out of it. All the grip pretty much gone out of the car. It's out of the throttle way too much. Odom just on the throttle. That's all he can do. Look at the lap traffic coming ahead of the 34. 66 on the wall. 34 down the bottom side. 66 up on the wall. 5 laps to go. That traffic came at the wrong time for Brian Warner Jr. Caution comes out. There's an 80 going around. Wesley Strait, Alonso King, Brad Dove. '89 there, 89 on the wall. 80 down, slides up into the 25. Alonso just not having the race he needs today. Tires floating all over the track as well. '34, 57.5, your top 3. Where to go? Falcon Smith side by side with the 86 and Mansberger. That's going to be a good battle. Rope still trying to get himself one more spot here. 21 run on the high side, 2 to go. Klosterman off 3, Stryker off 10. He had the race he needed today. But not 2 to go. We'll make it 1 to go this time by. White flag waves, final lap. It'll be 3 of 4. As he'll come around and sweep all of the late model races so far. Still has yet to win in the sprints. We'll see if he can do it next week. Bodnot gets the victory here today. Brian Warner Jr. second, Robert Church third. They'll look at that. Here's your race results. Bodnot, Brian Warner Jr., Robert Church, the top 3, Parker Weekly. In 4th, Matthew Croak finishes 5th. Kobe Hartung 6th, Gary Mansberger 7th, Nathan Biggert 8th, Falcon Smith 9th, Anthony Cronover 10th. Alonso King finishes 11th, Brad Dove in 12th, Michael Strickland finishes in 13th, Klosterman in 14th, Connor Hasel, Mark Retchen 15th and 16th, Wesley Strait 17th, Colton Hendry 18th, with those issues they had earlier. Not much to say when it comes to the race. Bodnot starts on it. That's kind of the way it goes. And real quick, Corey Bodnot with a victory here today. So you've got a win in all 3 of the late model series. Still looking for that sprint win after missing 2 weeks ago. What do you got for next week?
Well, hopefully I can do something next week in a sprint car. I mean, obviously I've been taming these late models, but I don't know. It's going to be Evolution. I really don't run sprint cars that often.
You got the Crown, second of the Crown Jewel races next week as well. That's that's another part of the equation here to be able to sweep those. If you could sweep those first 2, that makes the third one easier.
Yeah, hopefully we can have some good luck. At least come out of there with a good top 5 or something in a sprint car. But you know, these late models are my bread and butter, especially here at Limaland.
And you start on pole, control all the laps. That's what I said. Is that if he starts on pole, that's all you have to do. If you get restarts here, it's very tough to pass, and not really enough laps to develop that 50 lapper that was there. But 30 laps good, short and sweet, and makes it pretty simple. I don't think anybody really had anything for you, of course, when it comes to this race. But 3 of 4 start the season. Should give you a points lead. Hopefully, should be close. Third coming in, maybe the lead going out. Or we give you shout outs. I'm not feeling too well, or I would extend this into a great conversation.
Yeah, Fusion Setup Shop, Random Designs Paint Services, Fonseca Miller Racing, OSR Network, you up here in the booth, Chop Shop for letting me come out here and race with them.
Corey's got it. 3 of 4. The boat. Let's talk to Brian Warner Jr. real quick, who comes home P2. Corey's got these ones unlocked, man. What else did you need? Brian?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. Tell people what you needed to win the race.
What I needed?
Yeah, what you need to win the race.
Oh, I needed more traction. I was trying to find traction in the middle of the track because I knew everybody's running high and gonna wear out their tires faster.
30 laps is more than enough. That track was tore up, but there seemed like there was a lot of rubber still on the track. After that warm up, it seemed like there was in the middle of the corner there was some rubber on that dirt.
Yeah, there was. It has this weird bounce out of 2. It wants to bounce you to the wall. It's hard trying to fight that.
Well, it looked like at least you were able to make it up a couple of spots there. You find yourself a top 3. I know you're going to be looking for a win coming up. Got sprints next week. What do you got for that Crown Jewel race?
I have no idea.
All right, man. Well,
I'm hoping I can at least get a top 10.
Well, it's sprints. It's going to be fun. It's Volusia, I believe. Yeah, Volusia. You'll have fun. You'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. Top 5. Maybe. I don't know. Brian, give your shout outs, man.
Shout out to Top Shot for putting on the race, you for putting on the broadcast, sponsors, Recycle OE out of Stoutland, Missouri, and I've got graphics coming up for the All-Star race. I got a new design coming up.
I like it, man. All right, brother. Well, we'll see you. We'll see you next week.
It's done by Dice Design.
Dice
and I'll catch you later.
Yeah, man. Be good. I interrupted, but I didn't mean to interrupt him. I did.
Oh, you're good.
Sorry, Brian. All right, that's Brian Warner. He finished second. I see it. This is what happens when I get sick. Everything gets off. It's awful. But what's not awful is I get to talk church.
Hey, what's up, man?
I feel like crap.
It sounds like it.
Tell me about your race, man.
Hey, it was a good race. It was slick. The very start, I got rear-ended or something, and I really think that messed the car up a little bit, handling wise. And being from the rear end, I would have thought different, but the car really wasn't. It seemed a little tight, so I had to play with the throttle a lot more. I mean, it was a good race. I think without that, I would have had I thought I was going to get Brian for second, but you know, Corey and Brian are both good on the dirt, and especially when it's slick. So overall, good race. Everybody had a good race.
The restarts here weren't that great. That was one of the things that we saw. The starts and the restarts kind of just everybody didn't have the timing, or I don't know what they were watching out there. But what's kind of the key that you see from your point of view on how to start and restart these races?
I'm not the person to be able to talk about restarts, man. I'm really bad at them because I run a single monitor, and I got to set back so I can see the guy taking off. And you've probably seen a couple dirt races a couple weeks ago. I took off and I was starting second, but I was like 4th place or behind 4th. I thought I was sitting back too much, and being a single monitor is kind of hard to judge where you need to be without being by him. So.
Yeah, I always say it's the relative that keeps me honest.
Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go off that from now on. But yeah, overall good race by everybody. Next week we're at Volusia in the 360s.
Yeah, we're doing the second of the Crown Jewels.
It's going to be about the only time to beat Corey is when we get in those sprint cars, because he's pretty unstoppable with his pro lades.
He's beatable. He's predictable too. You know, so that's where you have to. The only thing he's not predictable on is that he is really good about changing up his starts. So that's probably the only thing that I think everybody needs to. You know, if you're gonna start behind Corey, you need to start behind Corey and actually be up under his bumper.
Right. Right. And this track was one of those tracks that the green came out.
Way late.
Heck, it almost seemed, real late. And so just waiting. But yeah, yep. Good race though. Good race.
Yeah, I just wish I had more enthusiasm for everybody. That's the only thing that sucks about it. Because you know it's a decent race, and
you'll get better, man. You'll be good for next week.
I just didn't want to be doing that heavy breathe. You know, when I get excited, you get that big deep breath, and that's the only thing that sucks about this, because I'm trying to be monotone and not.
Hey, I'm just happy that you're still doing it tonight, even though you don't feel like worth a crap.
I'd have to be dead or in the hospital. That's kind of the way it goes.
I hate hospitals.
I do too. So, but this is what happens. When you take care of the family, and when they've been sick, and then eventually you get it. You know, that's just the way it goes. It's the way life goes. But Church, my man, I don't know why that switched off your name whenever I refreshed it, because I refreshed the paint so that way it could show your car, your helmet, all that cool stuff.
Yeah.
P3 finish, man. Nothing wrong with it. I know you've been trying to improve and put a hurt on all these guys, and eventually you're gonna whoop their butts.
Yeah, I'll get one. I'll get one this year. Fingers crossed. I'm tired of telling myself that, watch for me this weekend because I'm gonna do something. But last time I said that to you, I crashed out or something. So seems like it's a little jinx on me. So I'm going to quit saying that and just go roll with every week and see how it goes.
I like it. I like it. I mean, that's the same thing that I tell everybody. I mean, what was it this past weekend? I was talking to Jason Heaney with the Saturday Night Truck Series, the late night series that I call, and he's like, I'm really fast, and I said, but you've had 3 poles in a row, and every time you start on pole, you finish third. I said, so, and he leads more than half the race. I was like, so stop starting on pole. There's a common denominator there.
Yeah, we just need to just keep studying on the Corey and figure out what he's doing and what I'm not doing, and go from there. I mean, he's definitely beatable.
His line is he knows where the track goes. He just follows the track, and if you continue to follow him, you're just going to be as good as him, but you got to get around him. That's the key. I think the only way to really get around him is either early or really late in the run. And if you get a green flag run, and but I mean, he's predictable. I mean, he's doing exactly what he needs to do to win. So which is good. That's a good thing.
Right. It seemed for the longest time I was running the bottom, and it seemed like I was catching those two down there on the bottom. But then again, after a while, it just stopped. And it just seemed like they were keeping the momentum on the top side. So I don't know. That bottom seemed like it was a little fast if you just make it work.
There's still grip down there. I'm actually here. Let's see. Yeah, there's still. I mean, I'm looking at it. Wait for the camera switch again.
Got to watch them tires though.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's what we did see early on. Yeah, that middle of the corner's it's rubbered over. Only a couple of spots where those bumps are. You can see it right there where it's. For that darker portion, folks. That's what I'm showing here.
The bottom was really, really bumpy at the beginning for a while.
Yeah.
It would throw you. It'd throw the car, so you got to be careful with that.
Oh yeah. No, I had nothing wrong with this one. It was a good race. It was a good race. I feel like there's different ways to do. I don't know. The restarts really think they threw it off. I think that was.
Did you hear about the Lincoln Speedway wanting to get rid of their flagman?
What? Why?
Yeah,
because his name's not Barney?
Save money.
No, are they going digital?
They're gonna because a majority of the time anyway, the flagman's doing what the guy in the booth's telling him in his ear. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So he's just waving the flags or doing the call signs. But I think Lincoln Speedway in Pennsylvania sounds like that they're going away from the flagman. And so
that's dumb. I'm sorry, but that flagman, he won the flagman, and forgive me for saying this out there, racers. That's what you're used to seeing. I know that we look for lights as racers, and people, that's what you're looking for the lights. But when you're halfway through the race, you need that flagman up there. You need that. I mean, it's going to cost him $10,000 or $15,000 to put up a sign to say.
It's not any race. It's not any race without a flagman. You got to have the flag.
It puts on the show. That's literally like having the Harlem Globetrotters without the referee. Come on now.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna keep a close eye on it.
Yeah, but I hope they don't. I hope they do. I hope they do the right thing. Like, how much does a flagman cost? He's there for a day or two a week.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about dirt tracks where you're around at, but up here at Knoxville, like, there's kids standing in the stands waving the flags right behind the flagman because they look up, they like the flagman, they think he's cool.
If you take away the flagman, are you going to actually sell flags at the raceway then?
Have everybody else do it?
You're gonna sell less of those flags. That flagman is the reason why you sell flags. I'm telling you, that's part of merch. Right. Lower your prices on your alcohol and sell more beer.
Yeah, here in Knoxville, the Doug Clark was our flagman for the longest time, and he's in the Hall of Fame now for being a flagman. And now his boy Justin Clark took over the reins, so he's currently flagging Knoxville. And I mean, that's a big deal to some fan, especially the Clark family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
They're from South Dakota. They're from South Dakota, and they make the drive down every weekend to flag Knoxville. Who knows?
They get rid of the baggers at Walmart, and now the flagman at tracks.
Yeah.
Boy, what is the world coming to? I can't even wipe my own butt here pretty soon. Everybody's gonna have to have a duvet, whatever. I don't know what the hell it's called.
What do they call those?
Bidet, a bidet.
Bidet. That's it.
Yeah, they're not even gonna sell you toilet paper anymore. It's awful. Church, you give your shout outs, man. It's your time.
Definitely you for doing this, even when you're feeling under the weather and everything, man. We really appreciate it. You're the best. Shop Racing, all the boys there, Striker, John, all of them that they put all this stuff on and put in a lot of hours and time and getting everything done. To all the drivers that show up, and all the people that watch, and then to my family.
Brother, give a shout out to your cousin because he was out there watching.
Give a cousin a check. I want to call him Ryan. I want to call him Ryan. That's his name, but it sounds weird coming out of my mouth saying that. So I give a shout out to Chap and everybody down there.
Yeah, I like it. All right, brother. Yeah, I could have probably extended my interview with Corey too. Probably could have talked racing and his opinion about that too.
Yeah, you want to talk to me more?
I mean, I like you better. Sorry, Corey. I like Church better.
He will be beat. It's just a matter of what track and what car we're going to be on.
Well, I mean, he said, sprints aren't his thing. But I mean, if he figures that out, then
it's gonna be tough. Yeah, he's good.
I don't want to call him the Andrew Payne of the Dirt Series. That's not fun racing for anybody, and it can't be fun for him. You know what I mean? Same concept that I said before, but there it is. Therein lies. I mean, he spent all of the last season saying, this is where the bread lies, and do this and do that, and he's out there showing people how to do it. So, anything, get out there and learn his line, learn what he's doing, and
you can only learn. You only get better watching him and running with him. So
yeah, replicate it and then try to make passes early. What I would say.
Yep.
All right, Churchy. We'll see you next week.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
Robert Church, P3 finisher. We'll let him have that. Let him go down there. Corey Bodnott gets the win. And he did a great job. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with his drive line. He actually did everything right. Everybody else behind him did weird things. Brian Warner Jr. did a good rebound. How about biggest mover of the race? Broke did a great job in that number 2 after rebounding from all that earlier stuff. So, actually, I was going to look at the strength of field. What is it? 2K. 2K is the strength of field. Not bad strength of field. 2,000. Yeah. Limaland knocks it out of the park. Parker Weekly rebounds to 4th. He was back to 6th at one point. Did a great job. So, all good things. Thank you to all the likes and all the fine folks out there. All of you guys are killing it. I appreciate you. Thank you to all of you. Thank you, Mandarude. I feel like crap, man. Thank you, Dove. Thank you very much for the like, sir. 18th to 12th. Not bad, man. Not bad. I appreciate you. Great job, 34. Great job, Chop Shop. I like it. Like to see it. Thank you, folks. All the good things, man. All the good things. What we try to do. We try to rock and roll. We try to make everybody as happy as we can. But you gotta remember, folks, I'm human. I am human. I am done. This is the end of that race. Monday nights don't last very long. They could have ran longer today. 50 laps would have been cool. I'd have been all right with 50 laps. But 30 laps at Limaland is fun too. I don't know what to think about the track. We're talking about that bump out of 2. That's where I saw the grip still holding on. Yeah, I'm done. Monday nights are a short night for me. I may talk to Chop and see if they want to extend the times. They have 100 lapper next week though. That'll be a different story. They have the crown jewel next week. They could run longer. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Folks, I'm gonna go and grab some Vicks, and I'm gonna be working on some stuff on our 5M stuff while I sit here and mull and stay away from the family, and so they don't continue to get sick. We don't want to pass this stuff around over and over again. Make sure you folks are out there hydrating. Temperatures up and down, and that's probably what's doing it to us all right now, because it was 60 degrees today after being freezing over the last week. So So, that's all the good things. Bud Nut gets the victory. Chop Chop's awesome. You folks are awesome, and I appreciate all of you for being out there because, you just keep killing it. Oh man. So, we'll try to get Chop Chop's thing back up here like it's supposed to. I don't know what happened. I don't know why their dirt stuff isn't working right for me. So I'll have to figure it out. But be good, folks. I'll see you Wednesday. I'm off tomorrow. Chop Chop's taking the night off for the trucks, which will give me a chance to get a breather in, and try not to lose my voice. So we'll see you in a couple days. Be good. Be safe.